let's play a little game. I'm going to scroll quickly through the Dragon Ball Heroes roster of characters in Dokkan, and then I need you to pause the video and tell me one issue you see with this category, or one thing you notice that's missing from this category. If you get it right, then, you know, I'll go in the comments, I'll give you your props, and I'll send whatever flavor cookie you want to your house via UPS. Okay, let's go ahead and scroll through right now. Here we go. Okay, boom, pause the video. I'll give you 3 seconds, and then unpause, and we'll talk about it. Done? Beautiful. If you didn't know, or if you didn't pause the video, then you got caught lacking today. You got to subscribe to the channel. It is what it is. But the thing here that's so glaringly obvious is that there isn't a single LR on the category. And the question is why? Is there a specific reason why they haven't done that? If they were to release an LR, what form would it come in? Would it be a free-to-play character or a summonable character? If they choose free-to-play, what specific route would they choose? If they do summonable, would it change the format of the already existing Heroes banner format? We'll talk about all of that in 1 second, but we do have to thank today's sponsor, which is you. Thank you for being or clicking on this video and supporting the channel. And if you want to like the video to further support or subscribe to further support and grow the family, then you're more than welcome to do so. Thank you again just for being here. I appreciate you. Let's continue with the video. So again, when it comes to the roster of hero characters, actually, we've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be our 7th Dragon Ball Heroes collab banner, and yet not a single LR. Now, I think if they're going to introduce an LR, the first ever LR for Heroes should be a free-to-play LR. And I'm actually a fan of Prime Battle events, and many people will disagree with me there. I get it. But I think if they're going to release a free-to-play LR, I think Prime Battle is the way to go. It'll release on both Global and JP at the same time, so there won't be a really big waiting game. And it'll just, again, add to the Dragon Ball Heroes roster of characters, which we deserve an LR. And there's millions of characters that we could actually see. I'll also say this. I'm recording this video before the announcements of whoever could be announced for the Heroes collab tomorrow. So I'm not gonna be available for an entire week, so I'm getting some videos out of the way. That way we have content rolling out every single day. So if they do announce an LR, then there you go. I guess hallelujah for all Dokkan players, because we've been waiting for this for a while. But if they don't, then we're back to square one. So if they don't do a Prime Battle event, I think another option is an update to the friend summon, please. And what's really fun about the friend summon is that these characters have usually always been joined forces characters. So to show you here, Hercule, I guess Hercule is technically by name only himself on the card, but it is Hercule and Boo on the card, right? It's technically a joined forces Hercule and Boo. But then we do have the joined forces androids, and then the joined forces Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, Gohan and Videl. So if they were to update this, then we can see a joined forces Dragon Ball Heroes LR available through friend summon, but maybe it's only a limited time kind of thing, right? Because what they like to do with Dragon Ball Heroes is they release it for a certain amount of time, and then all the events and everything, even the EZAs, everything goes away, right? Until everything returns the following year. So if they were to update the friend summon banner, it'd be interesting to see how they choose to navigate that. Would it be a permanent update, or would it be a temporary update where they, you know, include the LR? So the next year they would update the friend summon again temporarily, just to again re-release or have the same LR on the banner. Now that LR could be Blue Goku, Blue Vegeta, it could be base Goku, base Vegeta. I personally would really want to see a free-to-play LR from the friend summon, a Beat and Note. I think those are two hero exclusive characters. And I believe at this point they have every form unlocked, right? From like God to, or just from base all the way to MUI. So I think it'd be really cool to see like a every turn transformation kind of character with those two in one card. I think that'd be really sick, just, you know, in my opinion. But that's what they could definitely handle that. Now the bigger question is, if they choose to say, you know what, let's release the first ever LR as an actual banner, right? So then how would they do it? Because right now, Dragon Ball Heroes, the way it works is that they release 4, 5, 6 characters at once on a banner, like new characters. And then the banner format is guaranteed SSR, guaranteed featured SSR per multi. So you're guaranteed, like once you summon on this banner here, you're guaranteed to pull one of these new characters, which kind of ensures that you won't get shafted. I shouldn't say shafted, because you can still go, like I mention this all the time, you can pull Goku 10 straight times, and it's possible, right? But in that same breath, you also can pull every single character once in every multi you do. So you can still get shafted, but it's just it's easier, I should say, just to pull any one of the new characters. Now, if they were to release an LR for Heroes, the thing is with Heroes has always been kind of like subpar. They've been good, but they've never been like, oh my god, this is like the best unit in the game type of power. So if they were to release an LR, and it was to be something like, and I think the reason why they do that, by the way, is because it's guaranteed featured. Like, so you're gonna get these characters no matter what. So they don't really want to make the character too broken when it's not gonna be too hard to actually get them, right? So what I think they could do is put the LR on the guaranteed featured kind of banner format, which might end up hurting the overall performance and the overall stats and the overall just kit of that LR. Which I personally wouldn't want. If they were to release a Heroes LR, like imagine, Kaioken Blue Vegito or something like that. I'd want that personally to be the best character in the game. So what I think they can do, hear me out, is they can release 2 banners. One banner would feature all the new characters, like the new characters that are not LRs, that would be guaranteed featured. And then you would have the LR banner with the one new LR, and the new characters would also be featured on that banner, like the new 6 or 7 or 5 characters, whatever it is. And then of course or it could be, I wouldn't say every Hero's character should be featured. That'd be a little bit too much. Yeah, no, I don't think so. So yeah, what you just end up having is a separate banner with an LR. These characters are also featured. It's just the new characters and the LR that's featured, so these extra 4 characters just wouldn't be here. But of course, you also have access and the potential to pull any one of these characters from the banner as well, and it would not be guaranteed featured, right? You'd actually have to rely on decent animations, but it would be guaranteed SSR at the end, so you're guaranteed to pull a Hero's character every multi. It just won't be featured LR per multi, right? That's the personally, that's the way I would handle it, because then it kind of ensures that you're summoning on this banner as it were a normal banner, and that seems to be the reason why they don't make these characters that good, because they're just so accessible, right? Every Dokkan Fest release, every LR release, since they're not guaranteed feature, they're not really that accessible, which allows them to just be better overall. But if they're going to release a character that's just the best character in the game for free, not for free, but really easy to get, it'd be understandable, at least to me, why they wouldn't be that good. So if they were to release an LR, they'd have to be a separate banner. Otherwise, I think there's a good chance the LR just could end up being mid, right? Unless it's like a free-to-play LR or something like that. And if they were to go the free-to-play route, I just hope they don't get an easy A in that same celebration. Give them an easy A in the next celebration. Keep up with the slight power creep of these characters, right? But yeah, let me know what you think. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know what you think they'd end up doing. What route do you want them to take? Would you mind going deep for a Heroes LR? Or would you mind grinding for a Prime Battle here, the first ever Heroes LR? Or would you mind, summoning for the friend summon version of this? Like, how would you want the game or Dokkan to introduce the new, and I guess many people could say free to play, but obviously we know free to play characters aren't as good as, or even as hype most times, as summonable LRs. Like, if they were to release a free-to-play one, Beat and Note aren't as popular, obviously, as Kaioken Blue Vegeta, right? But it's hard to envision them releasing Kaioken Blue Vegeta free-to-play, but Vegito Blue existed as free-to-play before he even existed standalone, of course. He is the Vegito Blue, LRS tier Vegito Blue is the only standalone Vegito Blue we have in this game. And I mean like LR wise, right? Like not like, because I know we have like the tech one. I mean like standalone LR wise. The only one we have is free to play. So I don't know, man. It's definitely possible, but we'll have to see. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace.